Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week Wisdom and Legacy podcast. This is day 389 of our trek, and today is Motivation Monday. Every Monday, we hike the trails of life that will encourage and motivate you to live a rich and satisfying life throughout this next week. Today, we will explore 3 short trails that will help us to remain motivated and focused throughout the week. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. On Saturday of this past week, we headed north to Canton, Ohio for the annual Robb reunion. Paula's mom's maiden name is Robb, and we always enjoy getting together with family who all share a common faith in God. We always attend this annual reunion, as getting together and sharing with family is an important aspect of our lives and part of our living legacy. It is just a day trip, so we left early in the morning and returned Saturday evening. I'm also working on some renovation projects that I was unable to complete earlier. This past week, I was able to apply roof coating to a small alcove roof over our dining room. There's a small amount of wood trim around the small alcove that I have to finish painting also. This will finish the significant projects on the house itself that we had set for this summer. I still plan to power wash the cracks in the driveway and prepare them for crack filler. After these projects are completed, we will take a little break on the renovations for now and begin to make plans for next year's projects that are based on time and resources available. I will need to maintain the lawn and flowers for the remainder of the summer, and before we know it, the leaves will be falling again, and that will keep me busy throughout the fall. So it is now time to look forward to this week's dose of motivation that will help us along life's trail. Today's trek will take us on the 3 trails of motivation. The first of these 3 trails takes us up the mountains with the 21 steps for a happy life. Listen to these steps as we come to them and allow them to motivate you to live an impactful life for this week. Step number 1, compliment 3 people every day. Number 2, watch a sunrise. Number 3, be the first to say hello. Number 4, live beneath your means. Number 5, treat everyone as you would want to be treated. Number 6, never give up on anyone. Miracles do happen. Number 7, forget the Joneses. Number 8, remember someone's name. Number 9, pray not for things, but for wisdom and courage. Number 10, be tough-minded but tender-hearted. Number 11, be kinder than you have to be. Number 12, don't forget that a person's greatest emotional need is to feel loved and appreciated. Number 13, keep your promises. Number 14, learn to show cheerfulness even when you don't feel like it. Number 15, remember that overnight success usually takes at least 15 years. Number 16, leave everything better than you found it. Number 17, remember that winners do what losers don't want to do. Number 18, when you arrive at your job in the morning, let the first thing you say brighten everyone's day. Number 19, don't rain on other people's parades. Number 20, don't waste an opportunity to tell someone that you really love them. And step number 21, keep some things to yourself and don't provoke havoc by backstabbing people you really love. Well, that brings us to a little plateau where we will stop and switch to a second trail for today. Along this plateau, we will come across 11 milestones that will become our creed to live by this week. Think about each one and how you can apply it to your life, which will help you to make a greater impact on the lives of others this week. The first milestone is, don't undermine your worth by comparing yourself to others. It is because we are different that makes us so special. Number 2, don't set your goals by what other people deem important. Only you know what is best for yourself. Number 3, don't take for granted the things that are closest to your heart. Cling to them as you would your life, for without them, life is meaningless. Number 4, don't let life slip through your fingers by living in the past or the future. By living your life one day at a time, you will live up all the days of your life. Number 5, don't give up when you still have something left to give. Nothing is really over until the moment that you stop trying. Number 6, don't be afraid to admit you are less than perfect. It is this fragile thread that binds us all together. Number 7, don't be afraid to encounter risk. It is by taking chances that we learn to be brave. Number 8, don't shut love out of your life by saying it's impossible to find. The quickest way to receive love is to give love. The fastest way to lose love is to hold it too tightly. The best way to keep love is to give it wings. Number 9, don't dismiss your dreams. To be without dreams is to be without hope, and to be without hope is to be without purpose. Number 10, don't run through life so fast that you forget not only where you've been, but where you are going. And milestone number 11, Life is not a race. It is a journey to be savored every step of the time. Now we come to the third trail for our trek for today, which is the Trail of Remembrance. As we continue upwards to new heights each day, let's remember these 20 stops along our journey. The first stop is, remember that your presence is a present to this world. Number 2, remember that you are a unique and unrepeatable creation. Number 3, remember that your life can be what you want it to be. Number 4, remember to take the days just one at a time. Number 5, remember to count your blessings, not your troubles. Number 6, remember that you'll make it through whatever comes along. Number 7, remember that most of the answers you need are within you. Number 8, remember those dreams waiting to be realized. Number 9, remember that decisions are too important to leave to chance. Number 10, remember to always reach for your best that is within you. Number 11, remember that nothing wastes more time than worry. Number 12, remember that not getting what you want sometimes is a wonderful stroke of luck. Number 13, remember that the longer you carry a grudge, the heavier it gets. Number 14, remember not to take things too seriously. Number 15, remember to laugh. Number 16, remember that a little love goes a long way. And number 17, remember that a lot of love goes on forever. Number 18, remember that happiness is more often found in giving than getting. Number 19, remember that life's treasures are people and not things. And the final one, number 20, remember that miracles can still happen. As we come to the end of today's trek, let me motivate you with these words that the Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the Church of Philippi in chapter 4, verses 4 through 9. Always be full of joy in the Lord. I will say it again, rejoice. Let everyone see that you are considerate in all that you do. Remember that the Lord is coming. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything that we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about the things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Keep putting into practice all that you have learned and received from me, everything you've heard from me and saw me doing. Then the God of peace will be with you. On the 3 trails of motivation that we have hiked today, we have considered many encouraging words. Let us apply them to our lives so that we can create and live a positive legacy for all to see. Tomorrow's short trek will be part of our Wisdom Unplugged series that we are now hiking on Tuesdays and Thursdays. These 2 to 3 minute wisdom supplements will assist you on becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise throughout the entire week. So encourage your family and friends to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. Now we'll finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person when you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks, they are available at wisdom-trek.com. Don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Trek so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com, and thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend, as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek journal and podcast each day. As we take this trek together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.